The passing of the PACT Act in 2022 expanded access to VA healthcare benefits for veterans exposed to burn pits, Agent Orange, and other toxic substances. There are two major problems at the moment, according to an AARP report. Nearly 2/3 of service members are unaware that they can receive free assistance with the benefits from the Department of Veterans Affairs. And on top of that, scammers are targeting veterans with ploys related to the PACT Act. We spoke with AARP's expert on the topic, Troy Broussard.
Troy, welcome back.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be back with you. Thank you for having me.
Troy, the PACT Act has only been around for a little bit. Can you explain to our viewers what the PACT Act is and how it might affect them?
Yes, the PACT Act it stands for an acronym. It's the Promise to Address Comprehensive Toxic Acts. And what it does, it expands access to VA healthcare benefits for veterans that were exposed to burn pits, Agent Orange, and other toxic substances. It was approved by law on August 10th, 2022. And now, by August 9th, by midnight, if your veterans go ahead and apply for this act, they can be the benefits will be retroactive to the original date of August 10th. So we definitely want to make sure, increase the awareness of that with our veterans.
And who's eligible for it?
It opened up to, nearly 5 million new veterans. It was signed into law on August 10th, 2022. And then on August 9th, by midnight, those who sign up for the PACT Act will be able to have their benefit, whatever benefit that they earn from that submission, it would be retrofitted back to August 10th. So it's extremely important that we want to share about the awareness about the PACT Act, because what we're finding is that veterans are being targeted because of their overall lack of awareness of the new law, and we want to make sure that we share that information. We did a recent survey where 2/3 of veterans are unaware that they can receive free assistance with these benefits through the VA.
And how do you know that you might be eligible for this? Is it because you were around burn pits overseas?
Yes, if you're exposed to burn pits, Agent Orange, or other toxic substances, and that has opened it up to an approximately 5 million new veterans that weren't eligible for it before. So we recommend that veterans that are listening to the program today, if you have not, please go ahead and submit to file a claim for this benefit.
And AARP is reporting that there's already scammers looking out for people receiving these benefits. What's going on there?
What we're seeing is that we've done a survey, and we're finding that 1 in 10 veterans are being approached by someone, offering assist with enrollment for these benefits, saying that they can give them a guaranteed lucrative offer, a lucrative payout. So we want to make folks aware of the PACT Act, but also aware of some of these red flags that we need to watch and be very mindful of as it relates to the PACT Act, and as it relates to them being scammed or targeted by scammers.
Why are scammers targeting veterans and their families?
These scammers know that veterans and military families, they have the access to these resources, and they have access to these benefits like civilians do not have. So it makes them a larger target. They have the steady income, veterans also. And then also there's a military jargon that happens, a sense of trust, okay? And these scammers understand that, and then that opens it up for, even more scams. So we just want to make sure if veterans receive some type of offer talking about anything dealing with their earned benefits or resources or anything along those lines, and it requires payment, that is an absolute scam, because veterans never pay for their records, for their service records or earned benefits.
Do you have ways to spot these scams? You talked about how they go through them. What should
Yeah.
people look out for specifically?
Specifically, look out for those red flags of individuals calling you and trying to get you in a heightened state to make a quick decision. We want to prevent that. We have specific resources that we have, Daniel, at aarp.org/veterans, where we have our Vets Fraud Center that lets you know about the PACT Act, PACT Act fraud as well, and those scams. And then we also have the Health Benefits Navigator that will prepare you for your visit when you go to the VA so that you can have a seamless experience there and just be prepared to sign up for the PACT Act through that. So we have those resources that are there and available to support veterans and military families.
And Troy, I have to tell you, you've been coming on the show throughout the years now, talking about scams and really raising awareness. Someone the other day called me from my credit card company, quote unquote, and said, started asking me questions. And I said, hey, I'm happy to listen to your pitch, but I'm not going to answer any questions. Just right away, they hung up.
You know, that experience right there lets us know that, you know, if we're not at a heightened sense of sensitivity to make a quick answer, but very calm, relaxed, and said, no, I'm not interested, or, you know, no, thank you, have a great day, they will immediately get off the phone because they're trying to call someone else. So if we can save one person at a time, that's going to be the key. That's what we want to do. So that's a good thing.
And that August 9th deadline is for an intent to file with the Department of Veterans Affairs. You don't have to complete the entire disability claim, just the intent. The form for that is available for download at va.gov.